Hello there. Hi, so today I thought I'd show you the Take Your Pick tool. So this was a tool that came out in our last seasonal catalogue, the autumn winter one. We're now obviously into the spring summer catalogue, but we're still selling the Take Your Pick 5-in-1 craft tool. So I thought I'd just show you exactly what it is and how it works. So it comes in a box with a label. All Stampin' Up stuff is packaged really nicely. Some instructions there, and here is the main tool. So on this end, oh I've unscrewed it. Have to get to grips. Oh, there we go. So on this end we have a little putty end. Which you release the putty by just giving that a little bit of a squeeze, and yeah, you get some putty that comes out. Now this is the pick up putty, so I thought I'd show you. The idea of the pick up putty is to be able to pick up things like sequins and pearls, all the really fiddly things that are difficult to pick up with your nails and your fingers. So let's put a little bit of glue, oops, too much, onto some cardstock and see how easy it is to pick up the sequins. Oh, that was really easy. Oh wow. Oh, I didn't put enough glue on that bit. That was super easy. So I don't know if the camera is picking that up. It's kind of a greeny colour, the putty, so that you can actually see how much you've got coming out of the end. There was a little cap for the putty. Let's pick up one of the tiny ones. Wow, that was really easy as well. And then yeah, you might have to use a nail or something just to help get the putty off. Now I'm actually going to use the other end just to pop that down on the glue. Wow, that was super easy. Let's see what else we can do. Oh, I've picked up two there. So it's almost like a magnet in the way that those sequins quickly clung to the putty, but they're not. It's not. It's just very, very tacky. Okay, let's pick up. What have we done? We've done a big one, a medium one. Let's find a tiny, tiny, tiny one to pick up. Let's pick up one of these little Calypso coral ones and pop that onto the glue. Oops, a bit too much on the glue. I put the tiniest sequin on the biggest blob of glue there. But anyway, yeah, that picked those up really nicely. So really like that. You get obviously some putty with the tool. We do sell refills as well, so that's £3.25 for 2 replacement putty tips, and the Take Your Pick tool itself is £9. So that just clips on there like that. I really like the weight of it. It's not too heavy but not light either, so it's like a medium weight, so it's nice in the hand. And then on this end we've got a spatula, which I believe is really good for getting the cling stamps up from the boxes or off of the clear blocks. So let me see if I can find you the cling stamp. So these new cling stamps are really sort of super sticky, and you have to be really careful that you're not pulling the stamp off of this sticky sticker at the bottom. So is a really good way of just peeling that off the block of the box. So that's really good. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, there's one here that's a bit. So yeah, very good tool for that. Let's have a look at the little rhinestones and our pearls. So yeah, so they've got obviously a double-sided sticky layer, these, and it was really easy to just knock the pearl off of the sticky bit, and you'd end up with a sticky bit left on the card, and you'd end up with a pearl but not with the sticky stuff on. So let's have a little look. Oops. So I've just slid that underneath. These ones do come up super easily, but yeah, I can see there's the stick. I can't talk today. The sticky stuff under there, and do you see? I'm just flexing that. So actually, that's really good just to put that on where I want that. So that's really good. Loving that. That would also be really good for our embossing paste that we do. So you could actually use that to paint on the embossing paste. You could use this for picking up powders like our Brusho or our embossing powder. So really like that spatula end. I think I'm probably going to use the spatula end more than the putty end personally. Okay, so let's have a look and see what other tips we've got. So I don't know if you can make it out there, but there's a little lock and an unlock sign. So, oh, I see. So it just clips, it just turns one resolution to lock in. So on the other end, we have got a pokey tool, as I like to call it. So actually that is really sharp. So if I just get our little piercing mat and a bit of cardstock, we can see how sharp this really is. Oh wow, yeah, that is super sharp. You might be able to hear that piercing through. So that's really nice for creating an extra bit of interest on your cards. And you can do this either with one of our piercing mats, which I'm not sure if we sell those anymore, but certainly we used to. So you might have one of those, or you might have one from another company. But you could use a piercing mat or do it freehand. That's a bit of a wonky heart there, but yeah, very good for edging. Just giving an extra dimension on cards. So yeah, so that's absolutely brilliant. So far there's 3 tools there. So we've got the putty, the piercing tool, or the pokey tool as I call it, and the spatula. So let's just pop that down and let's see what we've got here. Oops. Okay, so we've got 2 scoring ends, thicker end and a slightly thinner end. So I'm just going to compare that to the tool that comes with our scoreboard, which I shall also go into a shot as well. Okay, so this is our Simply Scored scoreboard. By the looks of it, the scoring tool is pretty much the same in terms of size. Now you might think that that's, you know, a little bit silly because I've got one already. My score tool clips into there fairly securely. However, if I was travelling to a craft group, or I was holding a class somewhere or doing a workshop, I would not trust that to stay in there. Actually, it is easier to have everything in one place. So I'm just going to do, I don't know if this is on shot, but let's just give that a try and do a bit of scoring. Oh yeah, that's really good. That's really nice. I like the way that this actually feels more than that. I feel that this is a bit skinny. There's not really much to grab onto, and yeah, it's perfectly adequate. However, this feels more like a pen, and that is scoring really beautifully. So that is really good. So I'm going to change this back to the spatula end because I really like that, and I think I'll be using that the most. And then obviously it's got the lid that just clips on, which, you know, you will need if you're using the pokey tool end because that's very sharp and quite dangerous. And by the looks of it, we've got another putty end that just goes in the end there. So that is the Take Your Pick tool. Really helpful, really good for people like me who struggle with the messages, you know, with the putty picking up tiny things. My hands don't always do as I ask them to, and using a pair of tweezers is fine on a lot of days, but not every day, and I do struggle. So the same goes with picking up pearls and tiny things like that. This has got a bigger end so I can actually see what I'm doing, because my vision is another thing that goes. And I'm only young, but I'm sure that, you know, for other people with some neurological issues, or perhaps some older crafters that, you know, struggle a little bit, this is, whoops, absolutely fantastic. So well done Stampin' Up, brilliant tool. I'll put the details in the description below, so if you want to have a closer look or you want to buy one of these, the link will be there. Okay, thank you for watching.